Alright, now it is time for the most stupendous night of sports entertainment. WrestleMania Night 1, which kicked the ass of WrestleMania Night 2. I'm going to be like, I did not enjoy WrestleMania Night 2 that much, but I thought Night 1 was a solid show. I actually had a lot of fun watching Night 1. But let's get right into it. The Usos, the ones, baby. We the ones. Versus Shinsuke and Rick Boogs. Boogs with a deadlift suplex where he goes on a knee. Like, he does this thing where he gets a deadlift and he starts, like, doing some weird squats, hits a suplex. Sliding German by Shinsuke. Usos splash, but Shin kicks out. Then Rick Boog goes to lift both Usos and he blows his fucking quad. I thought it was bullshit. I thought it was just, an injury, put the storyline in there. Nope. This guy really blew his quad on TV. That sucks because this guy's got a lot of leg injuries building up, man. He's got a lot of scary leg injuries. It sucks. It's like, fuck. Then they hit the 1D, the one and done, and that's it. They had to end the match right there. It's a real bummer. I thought for sure Shinsuke and Boogs were going to win the titles, but the guy died, and there you go. Recovery for Rick Boogs, man. It's a bad luck out here. We get Happy Corbin versus Drew McIntyre, which... So, look at this match on paper, and you're just like, oh my fucking god. Baron Corbin versus Drew McIntyre. So, I can't really be like, fuck this match, because this match has a lot of build going into it. Baron Corbin's been undefeated for like 6-7 months. No one's kicked out of the end of days for like fucking 6-7 years. Happy Corbin has been owning Drew McIntyre, and Drew and, Madcap, they've been doing all this shit. Like, this match actually has build. So I can't say fuck this match. And it actually wasn't that bad. I'm going to be honest with you. I know a lot of people hate Baron Corbin. I think Baron Corbin is very underrated. I thought this match was fun. Happy Corbin versus Drew McIntyre. Corbin is in control. Spinebuster by Double H Spinebuster by Drew. Madcap and Corbin keep arguing. There's a lot of back and forth here. Things are not looking so well. Drew tries to come back at a Claymore, but Corbin catches him in a deep six for a near fall. Drew hits his patented pay-per-view dive. You see, Drew's a smart guy because he's not throwing these dives out for fun. He hits a big dive on both Madcap and Baron Corbin. Drew is technically, he's the first person to kick out of the end of days. I'm glad they saved this for WrestleMania because, that's a smart idea. You're shocked, right? That's when you should do stuff like this. Future Shock DDT, Claymore done. Drew wins. He takes out the sword. He threatens Madcap Moss, and he cuts the ropes off for some fucking reason. I don't know why. But yeah, I thought this was a solid match. This is an actual solid match here. I didn't mind it. And he kicked out the fucking end of days. Rey Mysterio and Dominic Mysterio versus Miz and Logan Paul. Logan Paul did good. I'm not gonna lie, he did good. He also has some cool ring gear, I'll tell him that. But he ain't no Bad Bunny, bro. I'm telling you, Bad Bunny is a guy that I did not care for, and this guy's won me over. Like, I actually can't wait to see this guy come back. Tornado dive by Dominic to the outside. Running power slam by Logan. Seeing his Braun Strowman matches. Hits a nice middle row blockbuster, too. Very nice move. Tornado DDT by Rey for a near fall. Rey then hits the Three Amigos. Then Logan hits the Three Amigos, or as I call the Three Acquaintances. Frog Splash by Logan for a near fall. Double 619, then a double Frog Splash. The Miz saves it. Randomly hits a skull crushing finale. And wins the match clean. Like, no shenanigans, no nothing. The Miz wins the match cleanly by pinning Rey Mysterio. Logan and Miz are celebrating, and then the Miz turns on Logan Paul. I don't know what's happening. I didn't mind this match, though. It was a lot better than I expected, I'll tell you that. This was the second best match of the WrestleMania in whole. Becky versus Bianca. Like I said, I am not a Becky Lynch fan of this Becky. I miss the old Becky, but I give credit where credit is due, and this was a fantastic match. This was the second best match of both nights of WrestleMania. Raw Women's title on the line. Becky's outfit looks dope. She looks like a fucking Star Wars Sith Lord, and Bianca gets a cool special entrance treatment. Fucking Raw Women's title on the line. Becky with the fucking rock bottom right from the start, trying to get, the 26-second win on Bianca. Bianca kicks out, trying to end it as fast as she can. Bexploder into a couple of other Bexploders. We get the draping leg drop. I like this move. It's kind of like the Nyla Rose thing. Becky puts Bianca on the rope, hits a draping leg drop from the top rope for a near fall. Suplex on the outside by Bianca. Has a nice handspring moonsault for a near fall. This was impressive. So she's going for the 450 splash, and she only goes to it from the middle rope. She hits a middle rope 450 splash. This is a very impressive woman, I'm telling you. Diving flip dropkick by Becky Lynch. She was trying to do the Molly go round, but turned it into a dropkick that clocked fucking Bianca right in the schnoz. Oh my god. Her eye was swollen bad after that. KOD to the outside, but she's got to get her in the ring. Becky then fights it out in the ring, outside the ring, hits a rock bottom on the steel steps, manhandle flame. It's just a rock bottom. Bianca gets her up, KOD for the win, and finally the story pays off because this Becky coming back and burying Bianca in 26 seconds and her not getting nothing, legit nothing till Mania season was stupid. Like, they gotta stop fucking up on people like this. Like, Bianca main eventing WrestleMania, beating Sasha for the title, having a good title run, and then getting ruined by Becky. That was dumb. So hopefully they do it right this time. She gets another win over Becky to make up for that bullshit booking from before. And finally, the Reign of Terror is done. Becky has technically held that title for fucking like 3 years. She's been champion every day of her life from WrestleMania 35 to WrestleMania fucking 38. Like, that's insane. That's when you need some new stars, buddy. Then it actually happened. My favorite match of Mania Night 1 and 2. Seth Rollins versus the mystery opponent. And it happened. It fucking happened. We got the fireworks. Seth is going nuts. Seth got the choir, he's going crazy. That's my fucking guy. And Cody Rhodes, the American Nightmare, jumps ship from AEW to WWE. Same theme, same nicknames, same everything, same entrance, same everything. He gets the podium where he comes up, little Cody tunnel. It's crazy, man. This is what happened. This is how you should do things. And when people get called up from NXT or come from AEW, you don't change a fucking thing. You don't change the song for some of them, but you don't change their name. You don't call them fucking Michael McGillicuddy or whatever the fuck. You let them come in and be themselves. Like, the pop that Cody got, he earned. Like I said, I had a lot of problems with Cody in AEW because I thought he was a selfish prick. He did not have to beat Andrade and Pentagon and one and dones, and Malachi's Black undefeated streak, beat the Butcher and the Blade with a fucking Cody cutter on their debut. There's a lot of stuff Cody did that I was not happy with him in AEW. I like Cody a lot. He earned my respect big time doing that whole Ring of Honor 8-month reign. His stuff in New Japan was fantastic. I miss Cody in New Japan so much. So I'm hoping we get that version of Cody. I want that Cody. Because AEW Cody was cool and all. He had some good banger-ass matches. But he was just a fucking selfish prick, and I hated it. So, get that out the way. Seth Rollins versus Cody Rhodes. They didn't give us a smoke and mirror, man. I wanted the, whoa, yeah, Cody Rhodes. And then it switches to this one. But yeah, this pop was earned. Like I said, Cody, this pop, he earned it, man. He went out. He bet on himself. He created a fucking company with his friends. Is now the second most successful wrestling company, out there. And he fucking proved these people wrong. He fucking did it. So, it's like, what are you going to do? You can't hate this guy, man. You can't. Suplex, they did the fucking holy shit suplex where they try to suplex to the outside and they actually do it. Cody suplexes Seth to the outside. Disgusting looking. Cody with a dive. Seth catches him with a dropkick to the ribs of Cody. Seth is beating the shit out of Cody's back, and he says, "Welcome to the big leagues, bitch." Beating the crap out of him. Cody with a dive. Standing moonsault. Moonsault on a standing Seth. I missed that move from Cody. Powerbomb to the outside by Seth. He deadlifts him and powerbombs his ass on the barricade. That looked rough. Holy shit, that was really cool. And then, the powerbomb to the barricade. Seth kicks out of the crossroads. Top rope reverse superplex into the inverted saving grace by Seth Rollins. I love that shit, man. The whole time I'm over here just waiting for the fucking Cody Cutter, bro. He hits the fucking Cody Cutter for a near fall. You gotta love the Cody Cutter. It'd be hitting. Fucking Seth hits the pedigree for a near fall. Chelsea's grin into another Chelsea's grin. Cody then reverses. Crossroad, the triple crossroad he's going for, but he lets go on the second crossroad, hits the Dusty Rhodes punches, bionic elbow, one more crossroads, and that is it. What a great match here. I am pissed that Seth had to lose, because I feel like Seth loses way too fucking much. He put over Kevin Owens clean on Raw. He put over Kevin Owens clean on WrestleMania. He put over Cesaro clean at WrestleMania. Like, Seth just loses a lot, bro. I hate it, because this guy is the company to me. Like, he's the reason I watch WWE. You know what I mean? Like, that's the fucking guy right there. He's been the guy in that company since the Shield started. That's facts. Quote me on it. I don't care. But now what happens afterwards? Like, if WWE wants to be smart people, you book Cody Rhodes how he should be booked. Because, people can hate on Cody all he wants, but you can't deny it. Cody Rhodes is a fucking star. He is a self-made star. That pop he got was made by Cody Rhodes. So, they gotta let him, fucking get out there, man. Let him cut a promo. Cody is no fucking slouch on the promo department. You let him cut a great promo. You give him some, U.S. title with Finn Balor. I'll take that. Ride with Edge down the line. You could build up, if Roman can hold up, to SummerSlam. Cody Rhodes and Roman Reigns. I can see Cody being the guy to beat Roman. Like, a lot of people will laugh at me, but if you treat this guy like the star he presents himself, that is one thing I give Cody credit. He treats himself like a star. You know what I mean? Like, this guy, you can tell, like, the entrance, the promo, everything. You look at this guy and you're like, damn, that's a wrestler. You know what I mean? So, fantastic match. Definitely my favorite match of WrestleMania. Then we get the mess that is Ronda Rousey versus the Queen, Charlotte Flair. It feels so bad for Charlotte, man. She gets such a bad rep, and she's legit the best women's wrestler in this company. But that's crazy. SmackDown title on the line. Backbreaker, she does that Andrade shit on the apron, where she does the backbreaker and then hits the clothesline club. Tornado pay dirt by Ronda for a near fall. That was nice. Big spear by Charlotte for a near fall. Arm drag from the top rope by Ronda. Hits the Piper's Pit right after that. Charlotte with a power bomb. Last call on the outside by Charlotte. She always does that to the outside. Doesn't notice. The screen is going crazy because Charlotte's... I noticed it in the corner when I was watching. I'm like, oh shit, Charlotte had a nip slip. Her fucking whole boob came out in the corner. I'm like, Jesus Christ. So the screen's going crazy, fucking covering up. I'm like, oh Jesus. Natural selection for a near fall. Get it. We get shenanigans here. Charlotte hits a big boot and gets the win. Not in a million fucking years that I think Charlotte Flair was going to beat Ronda, but thank God. I just hate Ronda Rousey so much. Get this bitch off my screen, bro. That's all I can say. Real main event time. It is the Kevin Owens show with Stone Cold Steve Austin. What? Let me get a hell yeah. I'm going to drop you on that stack of dimes. Okay, I'm not a big Stone Cold fan, by the way. I like him because of legacy stuff. So the Kevin Owens show starts. Stone Cold comes out on his ATV. He's going crazy, flexing. Stone Cold destroys his set before the show even starts. And Kevin Owens is just like, hey, by the way, I fucking lied. I want to fight. I want to beat your ass. And Stone Cold's like, hell yeah, let's fucking do it. And it happened. 19 years. 19 years. And Stone Cold Steve Austin is main eventing WrestleMania 38. I didn't think in a million fucking years it would get Stone Cold Steve Austin to have a fucking wrestling match. I'll tell you that. No DQ. He's stomping a mud hole. Kevin takes back control. Kevin gets put through a table by Steve Austin. Suplex on the concrete to Steve. This motherfucker took a suplex on the concrete. I'm mad we didn't get a lot of Steve Austin moves. Like, the elbow drop and the fucking vast press and all that shit. But I'll give credit to credit is due. For a guy who was retired for 19 years, this was entertaining. I liked it. Suplex on the stage by Steve. He hits his own suplex. They take he knocks out Kevin and then pops him on the ATV because Kevin's trying to fucking steal the ATV. And then they ride the ATV all the way to the top of the stage. They fight it up for a little bit. Stunner by Kevin, but Steve Austin kicks out. Stunner by Steve after Kevin hits himself in the head with a chair, old Rock style. Another stunner, and the cops take him away. Steve Austin wins the match. Byron Saxton comes in to celebrate. Stunner to Byron Saxton, who sold the fuck out of it. Steve Austin's brother comes in to celebrate in the ring with him, and that pop was crazy, man. I'm telling you. So, I love me some Kevin Owens and Kevin Steen, but I'm going to say it right now. If you knew Steve Austin can have one more match, you really should have gave him a bigger opponent. I love Kevin Owens, but let's be honest. What are they doing with Kevin after this? Fucking nothing. I'm surprised they didn't just book the Roman Reigns match, honestly. If Steve Austin actually had a match and took a lot of bumps, he took a lot of punishment. And I'm shocked. I'm just like, you really should have just had him fight someone bigger. But, Steve, like I said, Steve Austin gave everybody what they wanted. So, yeah, I would say night one was pretty fun. I actually had a lot of fun watching WrestleMania night one.